Hey fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising, and those of you that are cross-watching. In today's reading, we are going to take a look and see who is it that you're attracting, or who is it that you're manifesting into your life, into your world right now. It is going to be a general reading, so for those of you who are after a personalized tarot reading, or even if you'd like me for me to continue on from this reading and personalize it to you and your situation, please mention it in the email and feel free to reach out. My email address is going to be listed just below the video where the show more section is. So let's take a look and see who is it that you're trying to manifest into your world. If you've been trying to attract someone, okay, and if you've been trying to manifest a certain person, do not give up hope. It's so important that you don't lose hope, and it's so important that you don't despair. And I'll tell you why. Because with the law of attraction, how it works is basically you're creating every aspect of your life, good and bad. So essentially, the people that you've attracted into your life, even people that you have, just normal day-to-day interactions, this is all as a result of your energy and the vibrations that you're putting out there. So you have to be very patient, and you've got the first card, Temperance, here in your reading. You have to be very patient with the process, because it's true that some of you have been trying to manifest that ideal partner, that ideal relationship, a specific person, or even you're trying to re-attract an ex or re-attract an energy back into your life. But for some of you, it feels like it's taking forever. There is a very strong focus on healing in the cards for you, and for some of you, maybe you need to whilst you're focusing on manifesting and attracting someone, there are also aspects that you need to heal, aspects of your individual self or even of your past or current relationship. So it is possible, no matter what your situation is right now, it is possible that you can attract the person that you are destined to be with. You can attract the person that you want, or you can re-attract that person, re-attract the ex, or re-attract the person that you've had a connection with from the past. And this can be the hardest, and I feel like for a lot of you, it has been the hardest thing to grasp, is that patience. When there's a person that you're attracted to, and when there's a specific person that you're trying to attract, the law of attraction is going to try and get you to notice, okay, your thoughts, notice your feelings, notice vibration. It's so important that you pay attention to that, because the vibration and the energy that you're putting back out, you're putting out there, is the energy that is coming back to you. So if you're trying to attract a specific person, you have to focus on the positive, okay? You have to put out a positive vibration, you have to put out a positive intention, and you have to focus on the positive. Now, what happens when you don't focus on the positive? Well, your results won't show up, okay? So if you focus on the negative, you're going to attract negative. If you're putting out negative intentions or negative vibrations, no one intentionally puts those out there, right? But if you're putting out an energy of fear, an energy of resistance, or say, for example, you want a certain person, or you want your ex back into your life, if that's something that you want and it's something that you desire, but deep down inside, if it's something that you feel like you don't deserve, or it's not going to work for you, or it's too good to be true, or if it's all just, hokum pokum, then you're not in alignment with the energy. You're not putting out positive vibrations, unintentionally. So it's so important. For some of you, this is where you're struggling, okay? You are losing hope, you're despairing, you have lost hope, your situation might seem hopeless, but it isn't. It is going to get better, and it's going to get so much better, and you absolutely can attract that soulmate or that specific person that you want, or even re-attract someone into your life. It's just going to take some time. In the meantime, I think I'll go through a few of things that you can do to sort of help the process, enhance your vibrations. Absolutely, the process is very simple, okay? It's not easy, but it is simple, and it can work very quickly. So if things have been delayed for you, or if things are taking a little bit longer, there's obviously a reason why. And for some of you, there is this healing that needs to take place, okay? You might still be carrying an energy of hurt, and because of this hurt, because of this pain, that's kind of overshadowing your intentions. And your pain, you might be hurting right now, and you might want a certain person, or you might want a relationship, but you might not be ready for it because you haven't healed, okay? You may still be going through some things that you need to work through, and therefore even if the right person shows up or even has showed up in your life, you won't be able to recognize them, or you guys won't be able to recognize each other, because there's still like healing or shadow aspects that you have to do. Speaking of healing, this energy that is coming into your life and that you're trying to attract into your life is absolutely going to be such a very big and instrumental part of your healing journey. So that's why you have to be patient and you have to start the healing process yourself, because they will aid you in the process. They will assist you, but ultimately this is something that you need to get started on your own. But there is a very beautiful healing quality and a very beautiful healing energy to them and to this relationship that you're attracting. And but the healing needs to, this is something that you need to work on, okay? It's something that you need to start yourself. For some of you, you kind of have to get past feelings of loneliness, heartache, or like any self-limiting beliefs, okay? This is what's getting in the way of your manifestations. Again, just going back to what I said earlier, you might want a certain person, but you think you don't deserve them, or you think this is, you know, you don't believe this, you don't believe it's going to work for you, nothing has ever worked out for you, you know. That kind of energy is not an energy in which you're going to attract positive manifestations, okay? It is not, you know, you're not going to attract positive intentions from that kind of energy. So it's so important for you to get past, you know, get past the loneliness, okay? In the meantime, if you are on your own, okay, even if you're taking the time to be intentionally single, or if you're looking and you just haven't found the one, it's so important that you spend some more time on your own and build a better relationship with yourself. Because when the right person does show up, you'll be able to recognize them. And, you know, you're not waiting for someone to show up and give you the things that you know, that they can give you, because those things you need to be able to give yourself. So it's so important that you build a better relationship, okay? A better understanding with yourself. Be confident in yourself, be confident in who you are, because essentially if you want to attract a confident person, it's only fair that you embody that quality yourself, right? Think about it. Like if someone wanted to attract you and you were confident, but they weren't, you know, they didn't have those certain qualities, it's a little bit, you know, it's a little unfair. So that's why you have to embody the qualities that you want your person to have, okay? So, you know, be confident in yourself. Or if you want someone who's very generous or someone who's just very loving, make sure you, you know, you embody those qualities yourself first. Also focus on the positive, okay? I know it's easier said than done, but some of you are focusing a little bit too much on the negative, on why things haven't worked out, or on why things haven't been working out, on why your person isn't showing up. There is a reason for everything. As cliche as it sounds, and as often as people say it, everything happens for a reason. You just have to find out what the reason is for you. You have to, for some of you, and I know you've had a lot of hurt and pain from the past that might still be lingering, but you have to try and love without the fear of getting hurt. It's true that there are no guarantees in love, okay? And it's true that even if you know, the person that you're trying to attract right now, there is no guarantee that they're not going to hurt you. There isn't, okay? But you have to love without fear anyways, okay? You also have to have fun with it, because the person that you're trying to attract, or you want to attract, is very fun-loving, is very joyous, they're very playful. Their energy is going to play very well with yours. But in order for that to happen, you need to have fun with, you know, with it first. You need to have fun with yourself. You need to be able to make sure that, you know, you're having fun, that you're in an energy of fun, and just have fun with it. Because the whole process, it's not meant to be tedious. It's not meant to be mundane. It's not meant to be, you know, a chore. And if it feels like that, switch it up. Have fun with it, right? Don't sit around, you know, they say a watched pot never boils. Don't sit around looking at the clock, you know, looking at the clock. Have fun with it. Have fun with the process. You know, whatever fun means to you, go with it. I think it's also important that you know, be willing to let the other person go, okay? Because there's someone here that might still be holding on to your energy, and they might be pulling onto your energy, okay? It could be the ex that you're trying to reattract, but you need to let the past go. Or it could be someone from the past that, you know, you may have just completely gotten over this person, but they're still pulling on your energy in the sense that there's still a lot of hurt and pain. So it's so important, and maybe that's why you need to start the healing process, okay? For some of you, you know, you need to put yourself on the road to recovery, okay? You can't expect for someone to just come along and make it all better for you. You need to be able to do that yourself. So, you know, be willing to let someone go. Be willing to let the pain go. Be willing to let the past go. Also, just appreciate the contrast, okay? I think for a lot of you, you now know what you want purely because in the past, you got a lot of what you didn't want, right? And contrast is important. Contrast is so important. And that's what I see when I get with the Ten of Swords. Like, you know, you've got the dark, ominous clouds that crowd the sky here. But then you've got just below it, you've got the sun that lifts and is pushing the clouds up, the clouds. And it's cresting the horizon, okay? You've got that contrast between dark and light. If there were no contrast, you wouldn't know how one feels without the other, right? If you didn't have darkness, you wouldn't necessarily know just how bright the light can get. If there was no, if there was no sorrow, you would not know what joy felt like. So you have to appreciate the contrast, okay? That's really important. And I think for a lot of you, the reason why you now know what you want, okay, and you're so specific with your intentions, and it's so good. But at the same time, I think the only reason why you really know what you want and why you're so specific with it is because you've got a lot of what you don't want in the past, okay? You had a lot of what you didn't want show up. And that is so important for you to accept the contrast. I did say, focus on your positive, focus on the positive, okay? So put out positive vibrations, okay? You can't try to attract a person and then say to yourself, it's so hard to find this person, it's so hard to find someone just like that, or it's so hard, this is also hard, okay? You absolutely have a lot of great qualities, and the person that you're attracting, you've got the Two of Cups, is going to be mirroring your qualities back to you. So again, if you want them to have certain qualities, you need to be able to work on that, okay? You are going to be attracting someone who's worthy of your love and who's worthy of your attention. And there's a lot of love around you, but you need to learn to let it in, okay? Let it in. And I did say, the scariest thing about love is opening yourself up to it. And I know a lot of you have been hurt from the past, and you're still carrying this hurt. But, even if you're going to attract this person, or when you do attract this person, and when you finally open up, there is a chance that they may hurt you. Not intentionally, but there is a chance that you may get hurt. There is no guarantees in life. Okay, but you need to be able to take the risk. Because sometimes risks pay off, and they pay off wonderfully. So take the risks and open yourself up to love. And that is how you're going to manifest the love that you want. Not by shutting yourself off to it, but by opening yourself up to it, okay? But you are absolutely attracting someone that I feel like you desire or have desired for a long time. Someone who mirrors the qualities that you have, or also will mirror and reflect back to you the qualities that, you find very admiring and endearing. Someone very wonderful, someone very joyful, very youthful, very playful energy. Someone who's fun, someone who's a lot of fun, someone who's fun-loving, someone who's loyal, someone who's very committed, someone who's so patient and is going to teach you more of that, and someone who's got this healing quality, someone who feels very much like a soulmate energy, someone who feels like very familiar, who'll feel like home to you, and someone who kind of like just gets you, just gets who you are and what you're all about, and you guys just get each other. Someone that is fated and destined for you, someone that you just belong with, okay? They may not be your cup of tea, but they're certainly your shot of whiskey. Someone, who's sort of, they've got this wonderful vibration, they've got this wonderful energy that I think you will certainly learn to, you'll love to appreciate. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. Do hit that subscribe button, guys. It does help the channel to grow. Bye.